What? What? You said, aw. I'm like, what did I miss?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I am. There you are.
Here I am.
Yes, you are.
I am.
That's you.
'Tis me. 'Tis always me. I gotta wait for it to come up so I can share it out. All right. Share.
Hey, Patricia. Hello, Judy.
Hi guys, how are ya? If you could share it out, I would greatly appreciate it. Hello, Mr. Michael. How are you? Hey, Miss Tanya. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Miss Judy. Hey, Miss Karen. How is everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
Tired.
Hey, Karen. What's up, Mike? Tanya. Hello, dear.
All right, we're gonna give it a second for people to come in.
She surprised me today. She's got things to do. She's got
Hey, Miss Christy.
shipping everywhere.
I do. I got piles everywhere.
So she's taking a break to hang out with you guys.
Would you like to take over?
No, you're doing fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because you haven't let me say anything. You just seem to be jumping in.
I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
You're positive?
Definitely.
Okie dokie. Yeah, he's right. You leave for Oregon in 48 hours or less.
Uh-oh.
Yay, you is right. Hey, Miss Lisa, how are you, sweetheart?
If you start drinking now,
Christy, how you doing,
and
sweetie?
then-
All right, I have a few things. One, I am working on shipping. And I'm trying to make sure I get all your trinkets and all of your shoe polish kits and all of that in your boxes. I'm going to try and get all of the shipping out tomorrow. Our plans have changed slightly. We're still getting the pickup. It's just we're doing it a little different. So, yeah.
Yeah, they're actually bringing stuff.
Yes. Hey, Miss Carole.
We are meeting.
I'm going to try and get out as much of the shipping as I can tomorrow, and the rest of it, it'll be Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Oh,
You're
yeah.
off Saturday,
Yeah,
and the post office is open till like 3.
Yes, be careful. Hello, Carol. Hey, Lisa.
Also,
Careful, Tanya.
I don't know who put out the post that I was shutting down or where that even came from. Rumors.
What post?
Now I shouldn't say put out the post. Somebody messaged me saying that there are rumors going around that I am closing down shop. Would I be bringing in 1,000 pieces if I was closing down? If I was
No,
stopping
we're
what I'm doing?
Nowhere near.
Okay, as y'all good.
Although some people would love for Carol.
But I'm not shutting my doors. I'm not stopping the business.
Because they can't
Yes,
mess with Carol.
I will admit we did do a bunch of $3 stuff, but honestly that was just because you guys can see how many of those did we have duplicates of. Hey, Miss Rosemary.
Hey.
I mean, we had a ton of duplicates, and I have several collections now. I have one coming in, another one we're supposed to be picking up, a half of another one here, the other half we're supposed to be picking up. And in order to do right by those people, I have to clear out my stuff so I can work on those. A lot of stuff that...
And we need the damn room.
Exactly. A lot of stuff is going to be added to the website. Now that is number 2, the website. Has anybody tried to go into it? It's turned off again. Here's what happened. I got an email in the middle of a feed. I didn't see it until later after the feed. But I got an email. Was told I had to turn it off. The reason why is those catalogs were not supposed to go out. Oops. And the reason is that Disney has final approval of all of their items, and there were some items that hadn't had the final approval. They are being produced, but basically what's happening is they're getting the artist proof, and then they approve the artist proof, or they say, you know what, we don't like this coloring, change this slightly. They've approved all the designs, they've approved all that stuff, but now they get the artist proof and they see it up close, and they, that's where they make adjustments if they want something changed. So that's why the website was turned off. It had nothing to do with, but I can still take orders, which you guys know tomorrow is the day. If I don't have your orders by tomorrow, after tomorrow, everything jumps up to the new pricing. So if anybody didn't get an order in, or they wanted something, they didn't order it, now's the time to let me know. Some of those pieces are going up as much as $20 to $25. Some of them are only going up like $5, but a lot of them are going up. I'm trying to think what else.
You tell me.
I don't know. I do not know. I'm very tired today. But I almost didn't do a feed tonight, to be honest with you, because I want to get all these pieces that we've been selling boxed up and ready to ship out. But I did want to tell you guys, hey, that the website is down again. But, I will honor anybody's discounts and stuff. I've told you guys that we've closed the bonus bucks now until the fall time because of, with the service fee and everything, I can't cover, half of the service fees. Still do
Yes, you will.
Yes, we are coming to Virginia for sure. Definitely for sure. We are leaving on Thursday when Wayne gets home from work. We'll probably stop somewhere in the middle of the night because, he's going to be up since 5 in the morning. And if we drove straight through, it would take us till 5 in the morning. Then we'd have nowhere to sleep for a few hours. But we'll be there Friday. And then Saturday, we're going to the event. And then Saturday, right when we're done getting all of everybody's pieces and the signatures and all that fun stuff, we're leaving out the door because we have to be home Sunday. Cass has a special thing going on for her, which we want to go to. It's her dance recital, which we're going to be going to.
So we're gonna power drive home.
So we're gonna power drive home from Virginia.
God.
The only good thing about it is because it's a holiday weekend, and we will be driving mostly in the evening and at night. So hopefully we'll miss a lot of traffic. And being we're coming home on a Saturday,
You're going
we
on
should
Saturday?
be. Yeah, we're going on Saturday because it's Saturday and Sunday. So
No,
we're,
Rosemary's also going on
yeah.
Saturday.
Hey, Gloria, how are you? Hey, Marietta snuck in there. So I wanted to address those few things. One, no, I'm not closing up shop. Don't know where that came from. Yes, I did sell a lot of stuff to clear out shelf space. And actually, I'm really pleased as far as the quantity of room I made. I still have a bunch more.
Hello,
Patricia.
Patricia.
Hello, Patricia. How are you, sweetheart? I haven't seen you in a while. Most likely on Tuesday, my brain's not working right. Most likely on Tuesday, I will do the last $3 feed for probably another 3 to 4 months at least. You guys know I only do that because at this point I got so many duplicates. So I'm letting everybody know.
Hi, Noemi.
Hey, Noemi. So you guys know that is going to come up on, because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have like 6 stuff that's just stuff in bins. Okay, so that's not, and that's all my stuff. Okay. Ellison, I needed to ask you tomorrow. I can take care of that, but was I doing for the full 185 or not? You just need to let me know on that. All right. I do have some pieces to show. Did anybody have any other questions about pre-orders or anything like that before we go into? It's not going to be a super long feed tonight because, to be honest with you, I'm beat to hell.
And we gotta get back to shipping.
I'm beat to hell. I've been boxing and shipping. I've got piles upon piles. But I want to make sure everybody's stuff is taken care of and out the door before, because bringing in that many pieces and having shipping in the middle of it is going to be a bit much. Okay, sweetie.
She said yes.
Am I selling my when I say my stuff, I mean the stuff that I bought outright versus other people's stuff.
Yeah, not her collection.
Not my collection. No, I'm not doing my collection.
No,
But
it's her. It's all her stuff, but some, it's consignment, and but the majority is, we buy the collections. We don't get them on credit. We don't ask people to let us sell them.
if you would like to come over here and talk,
we don't do any of that ridiculousness.
okay? No, when I say my stuff, I mean the collections that I have already paid for and bought outright, and they're just mine, okay? When I do other people's stuff, because I do consignments or, help, not necessarily consignments, but maybe help somebody out because they're like one of my customers and they're like, I need to sell these, or I have done that before. When I do that, that is not my stuff. So that's what I mean by it.
No, we're not going
it's all
anywhere.
my stuff in one
We're
way or
not
another.
going nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know why somebody would say that, but
They
whatever.
wish. Some of the other sellers wish Carole would go
Sometimes I think that's the case, but
because they just can't mess with Carole.
well, there's a lot of stupidness that goes around is all I gotta
Yeah,
say.
mouth will say anything.
Well, like I said, there's a lot of stupidness going around, and I want to nip that in the bud real quick.
In the butt or in the butt?
Whatever.
I thought it was the butt.
I thought it was the bud, like
In
you
the
clip
bud?
you clip a bud off, so you nip it in the bud. When you clip flowers, you clip them at the bud.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe, I don't know. All right. What else were we done? Was that all we needed to talk about?
Yeah, just you're going to be putting in your pre-order orders.
Yup.
We are not shutting down.
Yep.
The
website.
We are not.
It is
selling our
currently
stuff.
turned off. We will turn it back on as soon as I get permission for Precious Moments. But I am going to be adding $7 stuff, 10, 20. I'm going to be adding regular collections. It's not just going to be the stuff from Precious Moments.
What better be?
Because because I have so much of it that although doing the $3 feeds are awesome, it's a lot of work because when you sell that many pieces, that's that many pieces you have to wrap, box up, separate in people's piles, then box into people's boxes, pack up for shipping. Gets to be overwhelming, but we are going to be adding all kinds of stuff to the website. I'm going to try and start running sales regularly on the website,
I can't say that.
but regularly.
Regularly.
I have to say it slowly.
Hey, Maggie.
It's like literally.
Regularly.
It's like literally. I have to say it slowly.
Literally, I gotta say it like that.
If
Literally.
if I say it fast, can you get a catalog? No, you cannot get a catalog.
What, a Precious Moment catalog?
No, you have to. I
You
cannot
might
give.
be able to get.
I cannot give them the catalog I
We're gonna
have.
get you.
Ignore him. Hey, Lois, how are you? No, I cannot.
very nice.
The catalog is the reps catalog, and it has all our information in there, which you guys cannot have. I'm sorry. Hey, it's got things like I can show you the pictures again. Can do that, but I cannot give people catalogs. I
Isn't that
cannot.
ridiculous?
It-
You think they would want catalogs to be given out?
If you want catalogs, you have to get them directly from Precious Moments. I don't have access to catalogs. My catalog is completely different because my catalog goes at least 6 months out of what they're planning on coming out with, what the renderings are, certain pricing things, how they fit. None of that stuff is for you guys. So I'm sorry, but it's the way it is. All right. Now that Wayne has already started his, well, we could do that. Let's
We
get
can
started.
do it.
We can't.
Carole's Cuties.
All right, this is a little.
Often replicated, but never duplicated.
Oh God.
Hey, Lois.
I also want to just say one thing. When people message me and tell me what other people have said about me, it's not very nice.
I want to go over the pictures of frames, so, okay. Did you see what Maggie said?
Yes, you may, sweetheart. Yep, you are perfectly fine with messaging me. I'm going over my list tomorrow, so that's what I'll be doing. That and shipping tomorrow, and then if you give me the info tonight, if you need pictures or anything, even if I don't get back to you right away, we should be fine.
Yeah, every time it's in catalog, she gets 3.
Because you probably signed up 3 different times and didn't know it, and so yeah. All right, this is our first piece up tonight. This is a pewter piece. Hey, Brian, how are you?
What's happening,
All right,
Brian?
this is the 613118.
What?
It is the little Christmas scene.
Shop of Horrors.
This is pewter, okay? The bottom is not. Oh, God, tell me about it. Did everybody see that the Pope is from the U.S. for the first time? They picked a Pope. He's actually from Chicago. So that was kind of cool.
I know, they don't
You know
the
what?
posse
You guys,
department-
we
don't know.
We got to figure out something for the reunion.
Insecure people talk about Carole.
Yep.
Like I said,
I
a
know.
mouth will say anything.
I know. All right, and it comes with the little fireplace and the little rug base, and then it's got the little girl with the ornament. And I'm wrapping these up right away so I can fit them nicely in the box, because that's the whole object of it. See what I mean about wrapping these tiny little things?
What is that?
It is
Oh.
a pewter Christmas scene.
$10.
No, babe.
$5.
Please stop with the price and just let me do
$3.27.
it. It's got the mom with the plate of cookies. This is pewter, so it's a little heavy. There's that one. It's got the dad in the chair reading the story. Okay.
Hey, Karen. The Italian way, now that's Italian.
And this one needs a little extra piece heavy. If you're going to watch videos, at least mute them. Okay. Yes, I know. Don't listen to my lying ears. And then it's got the little tiny baby. Okay. All right, this one is pewter. Also, just so you know, after speaking with Precious Moments, everything that had been canceled, except for I think one piece as of the moment,
Is uncanceled.
is uncanceled. Yep. Everything that they told us they had canceled. There's only one piece that at the moment they're not absolutely sure about, because the only reason is because it's not on the price list, so they're still considered it as canceled. But otherwise, everything
So what
else.
does that do about the people
The-
who we had canceled or gave me?
I think there's only one person who has that piece. Everything else, instead of coming in June, is coming in July. So that's the only thing. Which, like I said, half the time they say it's going to be June, and it doesn't show up till July. So it's not canceled.
1972 and 2025 are the same distance apart as 1972 and 1919.
Yeah, thank you for making me feel really, really old.
Whose car are we going to take? Yep.
Yep.
Never ask questions.
Never ask questions. You got it. Okay, that's a fireplace scene. It is the whole Christmas scene in there.
$5.
Okay? It is $30. It's pewter. It is 613118. Didn't he just make us all feel really old? Not very nice.
Just say.
Just saying. You didn't need to just say. Okay, that is the pewter Christmas scene. I gotta fix this. I don't know what the heck happened here,
Hey, Miss
but
Jody with the Y.
all right. I'm trying to. For some reason, my thing is really whacked out, and it's bugging the hell out of me. We're trying to adjust. I don't know what the heck happened here. Somebody changed my pixels. I gotta have
I
John.
don't even know what a pixel is.
You did this last time and it messed it up. I'm gonna have to have John look at it.
I think you're just
Okay.
talking.
Oh yeah, I
talking
know.
Smack. I think you're just talking
Oh
smack.
God. Oh yeah, I'm talking smack.
But you know, I've been learning Taekwondo from some guy behind the Walmart, so you better be careful.
Really? I'm terrified. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, has anybody gotten anything yet on or knows when they're sending out the stuff for the reunion?
You do? See?
We should do something for the reunion.
I'm telling you.
I mean, one year we gave out keychains and shirts that we had made.
Shelley said in June she heard.
Okay. One year, we gave out the little gift bags.
The t-shirts.
The t-shirt and keychains were the first year. And then we gave out like little gift bags.
How about hosters?
How about what?
Posters.
Hosters?
Posters.
Oh, coasters. Yeah. Nah, because there's gonna be, it's gotta be something realistic that I can get made, or make myself. Alright. This is one of our, I'm proud to be an American. This one is the Navy boy.
You're an American, well, at least I know I'm free.
I hate when you,
When I sing,
yeah.
one day you'll miss it.
One.
You'd be like, oh, I wish he was singing right
Okay,
now.
I know the reunion is October 8th through the 11th. This is 588121.
I have 118
This is
ready for you.
this is the Navy boy. That's I'm proud to be an American Navy boy. Let me put it in the computer. It's like I think it's the 8th through the 11th.
Let's find that.
No, I'm pretty positive. What was the number on that? 588121. Okay. That was that one. I'm trying to make sure that I have the stuff in the computer because Wayne's not doing it.
I went ready for 118.
Okay. Is anybody going to next weekend to the summer event? I'm thinking about going. Everything is going to be sent either tomorrow or Saturday, Bernadette. I haven't done any shipping yet. I've been boxing stuff up. Hi, Maya. How are you, sweetheart? All right. Our pewter Christmas set going to
Hi, Maya.
Miss Tanya. Congratulations, Tanya.
That's pewter.
Yes.
Pewter.
That's the pewter Christmas set.
A pewter Christmas set.
Okay, that's this one. You're going, Gloria? I'm pretty sure. Hey, Miss Wendy, I'm pretty sure I'm going. I don't know if Wayne's going to be going.
Well, Detta's going. Well, you're more than welcome to go.
I know I'm more than welcome to go. The problem is that it's in Carthage. Hey, Marie, how are you?
That's a cruise.
So it's 8 hours to get there. It starts at like 10 in the morning, which means I'd have to go the night before. Dawn is going? Yeah, I think I'm going to be going too. I had to be. I like when.
I have to be.
What?
Is there any precious moments for the summer event, though?
Yes, yes. There is the. Hang on a second. We looked this
Tanya
up.
got the pewter set, Carol.
Congratulations, Tanya. Hang on. We looked this up, but give me a second. I'm going to look it up again. I'm just trying to do something here because, yeah. All right. The summer event. Let me go to Precious Moments Chapel. want that, but it'll work. Okay. All right. It is the summer kickoff, May 17th, 9:30 to 5. And it's the butterfly that they're doing.
Camper pieces available.
Okay. More you were going? Okay, then I'm going to see some of you guys there. Yes, the summer kickoff event is going to have the butterfly, which is a special issue piece, and yes, May 17th. And supposedly that they are doing it, they put it on their website, their Facebook page. They are doing 2 pieces, so it's supposedly the camper. The reason I was asking is because I wanted to know if anybody had any idea how much the camper piece was. That's the one I'm interested in both because, you know, me. But I was wondering with the camper piece. Because if I'm going, I'm getting that for me.
Well, you are, man.
The flyer said 2 exclusive figurines. That's what I'm wondering. Is the butterfly one and then the second one the camper piece? Yeah, I'm getting that for me. Are you kidding me? Did you see that thing? It's adorable. No, I'm not promising anybody anything this time. This time I'm going for me because I don't think they're going to let me buy any kind of quantity.
Yeah, they didn't like that last time.
They did not like that when we did that last time. This one is You'll Always Be Daddy's Little Girl, and that's our daddy dancing with his bride daughter. He's got the little thing in his pocket. It says, Dear Daddy. Yeah, I think you can call the chapel and try and get it ordered. Production mark on that is the cracked egg. Yeah, it's one very hard because I don't know the pricing. And, you know, I love you guys, but I can only shell out so much money. And you know how that goes. And the following week I'm going to pick up pick up the stuff from Busch Gardens. Wayne and I are going, so I'm excited for that. All right, so that's that one. That one is You'll Always Be Daddy's Little Girl. That is 488224. What, honey?
So yeah, those are the 2 they have for the event. You can order them, but not signed.
Okay.
I will sign them for you.
Yeah, I think you can buy them, and then they're having the signing event where you can go get them signed. You know, I'm more interested in, like I said, I just think that camper piece is so cool.
It is. Some of them are like, yeah, those, I got it.
Now, don't get me wrong. If they'll let me buy 2, I can buy 2, but I am not promising. I'm not going in with the, hey, I need 14 of these. They're not going to let me do that. It's just an event exclusive, so, you know, I'll be lucky if I can get out of there with 2.
Shoo!
Zoo! Shoot.
Where does everybody stay?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
At the reunion?
I don't know. I haven't figured out that.
For
the event.
I've been petitioning for the sleeping in the van, like hippies.
Have you now?
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, we're not No, this I'm talking about for next week.
Well,
I'm going to have
nice.
to.
Yeah, that's what Carole and I do. When we get the event pieces, I'll get 2 signed, she gets them signed.
What'd she say? Oh, nice. Yep, that's smart. A lot of people do that, and then they, sell them to people who can't go.
I'm telling you.
But they.
I think that'll be fun. Except for like the bathroom and showering piece. But we can do that at the local gas station or the Love's Truck Stop.
The Love's Truck Stop. We're back to the Love's Truck Stop, huh? All right.
Customer number 32, your shower is ready.
Oh,
Customer
Lord.
Number 32, your shower is ready.
Okay. This is another I'm proud to be an American.
We could sing Kumbaya.
Sit by the campfire. Yeah. We should get like that train card thing that we were going to do. Everybody can sit there and just party. This is I'm Proud to Be an American. This one is the Marine Boy.
Yeah, Planet
There you go.
Fitness.
588113. This is I'm Proud to Be an
How you get free
American.
breakfast? You just go into hotels that have free breakfast. They don't ask.
Production mark is the star. Oh God. That's
Last time
588113.
we stayed at what
I don't remember
the one
that.
What was the name of it? The Suites?
No, I don't remember the name of it. I don't think it was the embassy. I don't remember. It was the one. I know it was across the street and behind the other hotels. So it was like you had to drive down that little side road that came out right into the Sam's Club parking lot. Remember?
It was nice because they had a kitchen and everything.
Yeah. Well, that's why we did it. Is because I was on dietary restrictions. Ooh. Jessica is going to be living in
No.
Oklahoma at that point.
There we go.
We're going to get to, Oklahoma's right there. Oh. Oh, whoopsie. 830.
Whoa, I see.
What am I missing?
Proud of your nephew. Our nephew?
I was going to say, does she know our nephew? Is there something I don't know that's going
I
on?
can't wait to meet your daughter. Which nephew, Tammy? Jessica Dennis. Can't wait.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me.
The more I think about it,
What?
I somehow see us getting in trouble.
No. Who's gonna get us? The precious moment police? We'll be fine.
All right.
It'll be fine.
This one
Just
is
don't ride the horse.
just don't ride
I
the
was
horse.
told not to.
They watched you.
Got your X-rays back?
And warmest wishes for the holidays. That is 455830. That's our little cowboy decorating his cactus for Christmas. There's no signature on this. The production mark is the star. And that is
Okay.
455830.
So what did the X-ray say?
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear that too.
Yeah.
Arizona style, you know it.
The thumb joint. She has arthritis in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll
it
happen.
happens.
I thought for sure my arm was gonna fall off a couple nights ago. My hand hurt so bad. I don't know what I did to it. But I couldn't even close my fist.
He was like, oh, it hurts.
Thank God it was on a Friday and I didn't have to be there. the next
Yeah.
day.
We're
Did you
just
hitchhike
falling
a
apart.
lot as a child, Jessica? Maybe that's why your thumb hurts.
Jessica, how long have you lived in Alaska?
Long enough to know to get the hell out.
You love seeing them all decorated? This one is Hallelujah Country. And that is 105821. And that's our little cowboy sitting there with his little mice just serenading them.
She said, right.
Hey, back in our day, hitchhiking was not that big of a deal. It was,
Yeah.
we just, it wasn't the smartest thing to do. Our parents always told us not to,
Yeah, that's
but,
true.
you know,
They never picked me up.
gee, I wonder why.
Err. Since you were 22.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you, Lisa. You got some detail in that stuff. Has anybody seen that stuff Lisa's been doing?
We
Really good.
showed it on the feed, so.
Yeah. Very cool.
You can tell I'm really pushing tonight. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just having a good old time relaxing. 183776. I think it's 15.
You ever go to bed, feel great, and wake up and you're sore for some reason?
Yes, all the time. It's called old age.
I don't know what that's all about.
Called old age.
Oh yeah, I feel great. I'm gonna go to bed. You wake up in the morning. Oh God, everything hurts. How does that hurt?
Hey, Dodie, how are you?
All the time? Yeah, I don't know. I think Carole kicks me in my sleep. Abused husband.
I came in there last night to see if you wanted cookies when Nikki and I were done. We were so quiet.
Not one of any cookies.
This is Angels on Earth.
It is awful, yeah.
You were a mad camper this morning when you got up. You were slamming things.
I wasn't meaning to. You ever try and be real quiet and everything seemed to be very exaggerated?
Oh, God.
Get one on a mobility scooter.
When I was young, I loved walking everywhere. I mean, we could walk miles in a day. We used to walk down from Lincoln Park Zoo. You'd walk all the way home. From the museum, you could walk home. Didn't faze you. Now, the thought of walking to the gas station down the block, and I'm like, ooh, that's a pretty distance there.
Oh my God. Never hitchhiked again. That was an eye-opener.
Oh, Lord. The production mark on that is the heart. This is our Angels on Earth. 183776. Yeah, that'd be,
I walk all day.
You do.
I do. I believe how many miles or how many steps I take during the day.
See, I don't necessarily walk, but I'm moving around a lot in here. Going from this room to that room to this room to that one. All right. That one we've got Maria B on.
All right.
All right. That's you. That's you.
Seven 7 6. Looks like it's gonna might be going to Maria B. Hello, Miss Maria. A lot of us didn't drive.
Yeah, I was later before I started. I didn't drive like in high school and stuff like that, but I did when I went away to school because, I had to. I drove from Minnesota. Yeah, no fooling. Oh, I forgot what I was doing for a moment. Sorry, guys.
I don't know.
But I used to love walking when we were young. We always had public transportation at our access, too.
Yeah, we lived in the city of Chicago, so buses were very everywhere.
Yeah, and the
when
trains.
You still had paper transfers.
Yep. And it was funny because you knew the bus routes, like where they'd stop, which bus to get on. We knew all that stuff. Now kids are like, the bus?
If you thought your legs were going to fall off in Central Park, you were walking so much. You didn't think it was that big, huh? It's like, nah.
Well, she lives there. I'm sure she's done it a few times. All right, this one is Together we will win the race. This is a breast cancer piece.
776 is going to go to Maria.
What did I put? I forgot a 0.
23. I got mine at 18. Believe it or not. Well, I think that's.
I
when you
was-
did it, yeah.
I think I was 21 or 22 right when I got mine. I think I was
So
21.
congratulations, Miss Maria.
Okay.
Who got?
You won't go on the trains? I haven't gone on the trains in
They
years.
seem dangerous in New York. You see so many movies. Everybody gets mugged on the train.
Yeah, and the trains. Chicago's not much better. I used to have to take I would take the subway into downtown. So that was one that went under and then came up, and then I'd have to take the other ones into. I used to have to take 2 trains to get to work here. I would drive from the suburbs into the city by your mom, and then take the subway from there, and then go into Merchandise Mart, catch the L to get to where I needed to work. All right, this is Together We Will Win the Race. It is a breast cancer awareness piece. Okay. It is number 109033. This is the last one. We did have 3 of them. I do like how the little ribbon in the center forms the breast cancer and awareness thing right here. It is 109033. Wow.
You okay over there?
I'm tired. It's been a rough week.
It is. It's not over yet.
I know.
One more day.
I know.
One more day here.
When
Give me one more time. One more time.
Okay.
All right, 033.
Congratulations, in case you didn't hear, Maria. You did get that
Yes,
other
Maria,
piece.
I did say it.
I know you
I did.
said it.
I said it.
Ooh, you guys are going to make Wayne actually work. He has to make a bag.
I'm already got the bag ready. Carole, I'm a dynamo over here.
Why is this not coming up? All right, this
I'm
is...
coming up. You know what I was listening to today at the shop?
No.
Eddie Rabbit.
That's, yeah.
You don't like Eddie Rabbit? Mountain.
How can I can, it's one of those days I can't seem to spell. Oh,
I don't think so, Brandy. I don't even think she was doing a feed tonight. So
What?
Brandy asked for any Disney. I said I don't think so. I don't think she was really.
Nothing, yeah, nothing we haven't shown like recently. Why can I not find this piece? Let's open another tab. Doo-doot. Doo-doo-doot. Maybe I put the number in wrong. 522875.
Get it together over there.
Okay. This one is On My Way to a Perfect Day.
Yes, it is Friday tomorrow. Thank goodness.
Thank the Lord.
Thank goodness.
How is it? It says I have not done this in a whole year.
Beer
I've
truck
had
rolled
to.
over on I-55. There's beer spread all across the highway.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so we should probably go get some beer.
I was going to say, would you like to go get some beer?
Get some free beer. It's on the highway.
Oh, no wonder why I put the wrong number in. So I can't find it. I'm like, this got to exist. I know
Anybody
it exists.
have any Mother's Day plans?
Yeah,
Like brunches or anything
me,
like
I'm going to
that?
be doing a feed.
No, not on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I always do.
This is.
I hang out with the other grandmothers whose children are now with other people, and then they are parents, so they got to spend Mother's Day with, I'm sure I'll hear from John.
You should come over and cook us breakfast and cut the grass.
They've got Vinny. Cutting the grass he wouldn't be doing for me, and I can guarantee you he's not going to cut the grass. He hates cutting the grass more than you do.
I don't mind cutting the grass.
Okay, then. Then why would we even bring up this discussion?
I really don't. I kind of like cutting the grass.
Okay. Unraveling. I finally found the name.
I'm still
Okay.
gonna find the Hour Possibility for.
I've got it in a box. I just have to find it. You know, here's the thing. One of me, 100 of them, gazillion things that I sell, I need, it takes time for me to get through everything. Sometimes I do it quickly, sometimes not so much. This is 522875.
You know they're
This
thinking
is
of
on
bringing
my.
back the Dodge Omni.
There what?
The Dodge Omni.
What about it?
They're gonna bring it back in
Oh.
26.
This is on my way to a perfect day. 522875.
I have 033 ready for you.
Okay, well, let me rewrap on my way to a perfect day. Oh. You know, what I'm probably going to be doing is spending the day Sunday is inventory and putting everything into the system of the new pickup.
Great.
Oh, doesn't it though? It's a lot of work.
That's what I want to do.
No,
Yes.
no. We are picking for our Together We Will Win the Race. That was
Rule
the
the world.
On My Way to a Perfect Day. 522875. Did I put it in wrong? It's 872. Why do I keep changing this to 5? It should be 872. Well, if anybody's looking it up, they're not going to know if they have it because I have the wrong number in. 872. All right. Bag for
Right there.
Together We Will Rule the World. Together We
Ma'am.
Will Win the Race. Going to Miss Rosemarie. Congratulations, Rosemarie.
See?
Yep, Rosemarie.
Are
I
you sure?
cannot talk tonight. I'm having issues.
You're having issues.
Yeah, I am.
You got back issues.
I have back issues. I do, but not at the moment.
No, not like.
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
I have
Does anybody want Sugar Town?
You are so welcome. Thank you. I have, what do they call it? They call it orbital migraines, where I get migraines. It's some weird thing my eye doctor calls it, where I get those spots. And
I don't get one.
but today I always get them really bad in allergy season, and this has been really bad season so far. All right, this is Here's to a Lifetime of Friendship photo frame. Okay, it is. This part is resin, obviously. This is plastic. Okay, so here's to a lifetime of friendship, and it's the two little ones sitting there having a toast. Okay, it is 223405. It is $20. You guys know we just did these the other day. These frames go for 35 to 45 and up. This one is brand new. It still has the Precious Moments picture in it because it's still got the Precious Moments
I will
logo
put
right
a
there.
picture of me in there.
Never been used.
If you like.
And that is 223405. Hey Margie, I've got all three of your pieces in, so yours is one that's definitely going out the door tomorrow or Saturday. Doing tomorrow and Saturday. I'm literally going one by one to make sure I've got everybody's stuff coming in that's not here in. Because I do have more stuff coming from Precious Moments.
405 is what?
I'll put it in. It's the picture frame, so I'll put it in. Okay.
$1.
Yes. Very good. You're so good.
Hey, Miss Christie, how are you, dear?
Ooh. Okay, and that is called.
Well, that's good. It's nice to have good news once in a while, Carol.
Oh. I spelled it wrong. I
What'd you
give
spell
up.
wrong now?
I forgot the E in frame. I clicked the thing too fast. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, it's got to make you feel better. Where are you going?
To get a piece and put that on the other side. I have to go to I have to go get my eyes checked and see what my glasses are sitting at. I also have to go to the DMV and figure out what's going on with my plates. 649929. Why is this thing keep saying it does? These don't exist when I know they do. I know they do. All right, come on. Oh, somebody is sending me photos. Okay. 649929. Really? Really? Okay, this one is Peace in the Valley. Let's see. I always go by the last. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear about that, but somebody's sending me pictures.
What is it? Pictures of what?
Really? What do you do, Christy?
She's in the food industry.
Yeah, you know why it's way more hours is because nobody wants to work. They have such a hard time keeping people. And a lot of companies now are putting the freeze on it, on a hiring.
Yeah, once they get you in and they're like, oh, she knows how to work.
She
Yeah,
works. She knows what that
means.
meaning is.
Oh, brains on shoulders type person.
Yeah. Not just they put a body in here and we're good.
You got a pulse? Yep, you're right.
Yeah, that's. I've worked with people like that.
Sound a pulse? We got you.
We gotcha. Okay, this is Peace in the Valley. God bless you. Okay. It is a little girl with the horse. She's got the pearl. Really?
550. Oh my God.
For 550 what? I'm doing something.
Employee. She's an operations assistant for 500. What do you do? What is that?
That's what I was asking.
What is an operation assistant? I assist in operations, Wayne. Oh, okay. 12 hours a day. That's too much.
Oh, Jesus.
You get
This
home
is
just in
a-
time to eat and go to bed.
This is a limited edition piece. Okay.
Limited, not
The
limited
production
to
mark
cuteness.
is cracked as a cracked egg. And this is Peace in the Valley. It is a beautiful piece. That horse is what does it for me. Those eyes on that horse.
Pick for 405.
Can I finish showing this
Peace
one?
in the Valley sounds like an old western.
Okay. It's not an old western. It's a lady putting the flower lay on the horse.
I think that's illegal in some states.
Probably, depending on how she's doing it, I suppose. Oh, Jesus.
You girls are dynamos. Hello, Miss Sharon.
Okay. Will you relax, babe? It's not going to matter. There's one person who came in for the next one.
You do it all. Sounds like you do what you don't do.
So literally, she does like the hub group, you know, like where Nikki worked, or
Yeah.
one of those type of places. Now, when you're a salary,
Yeah,
that
salary-
does kind of suck. All right. Here's to a lifetime of friendship. Picture frames going to Miss Christy with a Y. Congratulations, Christy.
I hope you're in that. If not, Christy, just go with it. We'll sort it out later. You know what I hate is like, you got to work till 12 hours, but all the bosses leave. Well, it's been 6 hours. We should
Exactly.
try to get out of here.
Although there are times where it's like, thank the Lord,
Yeah,
let me
you
get
want
my
it, you
work
want it to
done
get out. Yeah,
without a
you're hourly.
headache.
Yeah, man, get that money. Get the money. Once they see, oh my God, we're paying her way too much in overtime. We're gonna have to cut your hours, Christy.
Yeah, that's what you.
And if they hire you on a part-time basis, then they don't have to pay you
The
any,
benefits,
right.
but
then they try
if
to
they
keep you,
if they hire you on a part-time basis, and they keep you 30, I think it's 36 hours for so many weeks in a row,
That's good, Tiffany.
they have to kick you into full time. They have to give you the full time, which means they have to give you all your benefits, because that's what the post office tried to do, was hire us as part time, but we were literally averaging like 48 hours a week, and after so many weeks, they were required to make us full time and give us the benefits.
Well, Tiffany's up for promotion. That's awesome.
That is
Who got the
awesome.
frame?
Christy.
Christy got it, Dodie. Miss Christy.
All right, this is a musical water globe.
Better not be.
It is. Yeah, a lot of companies try and pull that.
You know what? In some companies, you work, they pay you, and there's no problems. You know.
Well, it's sad because
And a lot of, you make your money with the overtime.
that's what I was gonna say. It's sad because like literally working when I worked for the post office. Yeah, it was. First off, it was way more physical than people realize, carrying 50-pound things of dog
You
food.
close your door. See, that's a benefit.
But it was the overtime that made the job. I got, once you lost the overtime, it was like you were done. Okay, this is a musical
I don't
snow
know, my
globe.
face is really good.
It's called Angels with Snowflakes. Okay? It plays Joy to the World. This is glass. It is 121103. And it's a little girl catching the snowflake. And look at, I make the sparklies and they glow.
Yeah, we can get as much overtime as we want.
So can I.
Well, yeah. Well, you never leave the house.
I never stop
You
working.
never stop working. No, you do not. Sometimes I'm like, enough. All right.
He does. That was one of the problems when we worked together, is that I'm like, I can't sleep. I'm just going to go do this. And he didn't like that.
Well, you run yourself ragged. Ragged, I
Okay,
tell
but
ya.
my problem is, if I've got, whereas most people, if you're leaving,
Out of jet plane,
okay, Miss Sharon Gunther, you did get Peace in the Valley.
29 went to Sharon.
Yep.
I was going to say that, but you were talking.
If you're leaving the house, okay, it's like, you can't think of something that you forgot and go do it. I'm not leaving the house. So if I remember something
She does it.
at 12:30 at night, I go do it.
You're welcome, Sharon.
And, there's plenty of you guys who have messaged me in the middle of the night and I've answered. Sometimes I get your messages and I don't answer because I'm like, well, I don't want them to think they woke me up or something. And, because somebody's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I woke you up. And I'm like, I was awake. You have no idea.
It is nice to be home. I agree with Tiffany.
Yep.
It's not worse to walk out of a perfectly good house when it's still dark out there. Dark out of here.
Well, it's nice when,
Carole wasn't happy with me this morning. I'm like, well, your stuff is first in the driveway. I'm taking your car.
no, tell him the truth. His car needed gas and he didn't want to stop at the
I
gas
did
station.
that.
He's like, just go to the gas station later when you go to the store or whatever. I was like, seriously? Just let me take your car because I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
It's all the people who are always late in the morning are at the gas station. It takes forever.
It does. In the morning, it's horrible.
And I was like, whatever, just here. I toss him the keys, just go. Go to work. All right, this is our snowman in the ugly sweater.
103 is going to Della.
Congratulations, Della.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one,
Della.
I don't know if you guys can see, but see how it lights up?
I see it.
It goes, there's red, there's blue.
Is it a musical?
It doesn't go green, isn't musical. It's supposed to be musical. I think the battery's dead. Or dying.
Loving you is easy. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
it's I can
beautiful.
tell that it's supposed to play, what does it play? Jingle Bells. But the battery's kind of weak, so
Well, one of my
It's
favorite
not-
songs.
I
Jingle
know.
Bell Rock by Bobby Helms.
Okay, good to know.
Just let you know.
Um,
Fills your water globe shelf? Good.
and there's a button back there that you can press that turns the, supposed to turn it on and off, a little music, but it's just, the battery's just like kapooey.
Kapooey?
Kapooey.
Is that a technical term?
It is my technical term.
What does that stand for, actually?
It stands for it don't work anymore.
There's no working.
Not a good work.
It works,
This
but
is-
it needs a battery.
Yes, this is resin. The cutest piece about this is look at the little sweater on the coffee cup. I think that's adorable. But it is the snowman in the ugly sweater. And sorry.
We could do a Carole's Cuties
Oh.
ugly sweater. Whoever wears the ugliest sweater to the reunion.
No, I'm not doing that. One, the reunion's in October. Could be 80 degrees, could be 30 degrees.
Could be, yes.
All right. That's our little snowman in the ugly sweater. His little sweater lights up. It plays Jingle Bell. It is a
Jingle
resin
bell,
figurine.
Jingle
It is 161110.
in the frosty air, was our time, it's the right time.
Now he's gonna sing and drive me crazy.
Jingle bell time, it's the right time. We go riding on a one-horse sleigh.
I put this in wrong. Damn it. There we go. I put it sideways. Why all of a sudden you get quiet there?
That's the jingle bell ride.
Ooh.
But I was saving it for the end.
Is that what you
I
were
was gonna
doing?
bring it back at the end.
Oh, I thought maybe you forgot the words.
No, I can't. Did I tell you 103 went to Della?
You did tell me. That's why she said.
Congratulations, Della.
That's why she said it filled my.
I'm just telling her again.
Glad you're telling her again.
I'm just staying on top of things over here.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now that's stuck in my head. Thanks, babe.
Jingle Bell Rock?
Yeah. Okay. This one it sure could use less hustle and bustle.
You know what?
Oh.
You never notice how much crap you have until you gotta move.
Yep.
And
I
then you're like,
agree.
we don't even need this stuff no more. Can't we just buy new stuff when we get there?
Well, that's your attitude. We still have to empty it out.
I'm like, well, let's buy new furniture.
No. I am, with the exception of my kitchen, which, 90% of what I have in my kitchen I use. Okay, there are very few things that I actually have that it turns out I just don't like them and I'm not going to use them. But I am a very minimalist person. Wayne is the one who's the clutter bug.
I am
This
not.
one is sure could use less hustle and bustle. 737550. You are so much more a collector of stuff than I am. Okay, this one has got no signature. The production mark on that is the cracked egg. It is from the year 2000. 737-550. That's a little shopping girl.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now's the time to lighten it up. Be like, well, we don't need this and we don't need that. Yeah, moving is like painting.
Oh,
I don't like
yeah.
painting.
Yeah, no, the thought of moving terrifies me. And it's not that I think, oh, that I'm in the greatest forever house or whatever. No, it's that the thought of moving terrifies me. If I have to move, The only way I will do it is if I have somebody come in and literally do it for me, because I'll just break down crying. I can't do this. No, I'm
She needs it
done.
all. Can't get rid of her stuff. Now I have stuff in the garage that I'm like, can't get rid of that.
That's what I mean. And me, with the exception of stuff, and even in the kitchen, you have to admit, I've limited it down to what I used to have versus what I actually use and need.
42 years in it. Wow.
Wow.
I bet you've seen a lot of change in that whole building.
You think?
Good neighbors come, good neighbors go.
Is that like a good neighbor? State Farm is there?
Yes, it is exactly like that, Carol. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Okay, this is My Life is a Vacuum. Whew.
Big total toys and clearance. Well, you can give them to like charity.
That she
you know.
forgot about. This one is My Life is a Vacuum Without You.
Aw. Moved to
Moved to
Arizona
Ari-
for
and
10
then
years,
back
and
to
then
Iowa. Yeah, again, that thought, I want to move to somewhere warmer, but we're not going to, because Cass, I'm not lying, this is My Life is a Vacuum Without You. That is the main reason we are not going anywhere. Production mark on this one is the star. Yeah, I go through like my clothes probably once a year. Okay? And I have clothes that if I've had them for over a certain number of years and I don't wear them, then they gotta go. Because I have stuff that I'm like, I love it. It's really cute. Now, see, I luck out because Nikki,
Carol has new blouses in there I bought her. She has not worn them yet.
Because
she don't like them.
okay, he did buy me some, and they're cute, and I do like them. The problem is not gonna lie, I have big boobs. I cannot stand a blouse being tied across my boobs.
Box of
So
water
when I
balloons.
move my arms, the buttons are popping open,
And what
or
is
it's
wrong with
really,
that?
or it's really tight. I don't like that. I'm uncomfortable. I'm not gonna wear it. That's why I always wear loose shirts.
Yeah.
Yep. Got that right. It was funny because Cass came over today and I had an important phone call I was taking. And I'm like, honey, you have to wait till Grandma's off the phone. Finally, I'm just like, I'm sorry, my 3-year-old granddaughter's here. Grandma's got to go play. And they're like, no, nothing needs said. We get that one. Go enjoy yourself.
Everybody.
You could hear in the background, Grandma.
Goosey goosey.
I feel more comfortable. I can feel like I can move, and I never felt comfortable in stuff that's tight. Okay, maybe when I was in my 20s, but I had I have a much different figure than when I was in my 20s.
Great figure.
I understand, but it's much different
I
now.
still see you as that 22-year-old cougar that was chasing me around.
Babe, we're not that different in age. Don't act like, there's a 15-year age gap there, okay?
You're cougar.
Okay, we've known each other since we were kids, so...
Yeah. I do like a loose t-shirt. I'm always tugging on them if they feel tight.
Yeah, he does the woman's thing, but you know how like you do it on you're pulling her away from your boobs, loosening it. He does it on his tummy. He's like he has a stomach. It kills me.
I got a little bit.
This
but
is
nothing.
hallelujah. Hold on, we know nothing major. This is what you go through menopause and get
Cougars
it.
forever.
There is no signature on that. The production mark is the heart. And this one is the sister one to the Hallelujah Country, 163864.
And it never stops, Melissa.
It doesn't.
You should hear us on a trip. We go from
Some trips are good trips.
We go from we're so in love to my God, we're getting divorced at the next exit.
No, we go from we're so in love to oh my God, will you shut the living F up? There are times where it's like I just want silence.
I never think that.
Yes, you do, and you have even told me it. So shut up. I usually am just thinking it. You say it, especially if I say something about you driving. Because for some reason, you think that you are super driver.
I am super
You
driver.
are
I'm
not.
pretty good.
You are not. Because you know why? You wait to the very last second to brake because you don't want to stop your cruise control.
What?
Don't what me like it's something.
Guys,
How could you say that?
I am not I'm not an aggressive driver. I'm not riding people's bumpers. I'm not that guy.
45
I don't
minutes.
cut in on people. Never. You know, if I'm in
I
the
didn't
left- if
say.
I'm in
I
the
did
left
not
lane
say
and
you
I'm-
cut in on
who
people.
speeds
Not
more?
usually.
Who speeds more?
Speeding is not the only sign of a bad driver.
Who speeds more?
Speeding is not the only sign of a bad driver. Okay? And you do cut in on people.
I'm just
You
like-
cut in with 2 feet to spare, and if they hit their brakes, you're wrecking your vehicle.
Well, yours, because we have yours.
Yeah, I know mine.
Carole's a speeder. She's the 85 and up person. Oh, it doesn't even feel like you're going that fast.
I usually go about 80.
No, I go by.
Safe in the hands of love. No, actually, the last few trips, I've been doing a lot of the driving, and I have slowed it down to more like 76. I have been more careful. But the difference is that you speed in the cities, so you get yourself pulled over.
No, I just never take the cruise
This
off.
there you go. Just admit it. You never take the damn cruise up. God forbid you drive without that. Like suddenly your foot doesn't know how to work the pedals. PM0032. You know, there was a time they didn't have cruise control in vehicles. That's when I learned how to drive. They didn't have cruise control. This is safe in the hands of love. That's our little dad teaching his son how to ride the bicycle.
Oh, no.
And then there's the other side.
Thank you, Melissa.
Wayne wants to know why that side's got grass way up on the tire,
We love
but
you
this
back.
side doesn't. We
Love you
do.
guys back.
PM0032. That is one of my pet peeves. His speeding doesn't usually bother me unless he kicks it up over like 90. Then I'll be like, hey, slow it down. It doesn't. Only when somebody's pissed you off, and I can always feel the car
She
going.
loves the wording that goes with that figure.
But what it drives me insane is his waiting to the very last second to kick off that. If there's a line of cars in front of you, you see everybody's brake lights come on, they're not going to clear the way because you're coming. What?
They should.
But they're not going to.
Yeah, Carole's truck's got that one. It'll slow down for you.
I don't like that feature. I mean, it doesn't. The
She never uses her cruise.
I do not. I've not
But she
never.
has to have it when she ordered the
No,
truck.
I didn't. I got the cruise because you like the cruise. I've never used the cruise. I never have liked it.
Does anybody remember Chickford's Dub?
Yeah.
They were the little bitty
Yeah, they
squares.
still have
Yeah,
it.
they did it no more.
No, you know that place that Nikki goes to in Joliet that has the old time candy? They have it there.
Yeah, my car's got all kinds of. It like beeps even when there's
It
nothing
is-
next to it.
Yeah, mine's been.
Ah! if
It
there's a
does
car,
that. Oh!
if there's a car parked 2 spaces over my car, you start it'll beep. Ah! There's a car next
Don't
to you.
touch me.
There's a car next to you. Just let you know.
My car has it backing up. My car has it on the sides. My car has it lane assist. But his car has it if you're going forward. That's the one thing my car does not have.
Because you have adaptive cruise control. I do not.
I thought you did.
I do not.
Huh. All
I
right.
don't know. I don't give it a chance to hit the brake.
Exactly. We've
tell-
clarified
I
that.
tell the cruise to be a man. Be a man. Be a man.
We got this. Don't worry about it.
Oh, do we now?
The car goes left and right.
The car does go left and right. Okay. Whoopsie. All right. The next one up is, this is an original 21.
$5.
No, it's not $5. And again, there you go. Opening your mouth about, don't even know what I'm doing. It didn't have a number on it, so I had to look it up.
Junction, what's your function?
Oh.
Conjunction, junction.
Really? Okay, this is Unto Us a Child is Born. It is an original
Who knocked you
21.
out? I'll get him. I'll come right there and I'll knock
Babe,
him out.
Facebook knocked her off the feed. Does not have
What is New
a
York?
does not have a number, but it does have a production mark.
Do you remember the Brock's chocolate stars?
Yes.
Loved them.
I was never a big Brock's
Remember
candy
they had
person.
the free candy bins at the stores?
They did.
Where you could get
They
your
were
own,
technically not free candy bins. Why do you think they took them out? Remember, they used to have the
sometimes you get
taffy.
to like Carole's car will shut off if you pull up to the stop. You got to turn that off. I hate
Yep.
that feature. Mine doesn't have
Yep,
that.
that's how ours is. This is they're making the cars so you don't need to drive them. That one is Unto Us a Child is Born.
That's Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning stuff. Know what I mean?
Yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Ka-junk,
Like
ka-junk.
I'm just a bill, yeah.
And I'm only a bill.
And I'm sitting
Here on Capitol
Hill.
I used to like that one a lot.
Yeah. And the banana splits. Yeah, sometimes it get irritating with your car. You're like, I know how to drive.
Well,
I got it.
that's the problem is too many of these young kids are always distracted on their phone, not paying attention, so they're making the cars bulletproof for them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Somebody's
make
next to
it
you.
beep because
Somebody's
they're too
behind you.
close. Exactly. Somebody's next, somebody's in front of you.
Slow down.
Oh, you don't know how to work windshield wipers? We'll turn them on for you.
Yeah, right there.
No. Oh, if you don't know how to work your lights, we'll keep on our auto setting so you don't even have to turn them on or off. We'll just keep it on autos.
Carol's headlights will brighten and dim. And
Yep.
and when you're on the highway, it's good. But if you got cars coming,
There's a way to turn them off on a regular
Soul
street.
Train, peace and hair grease. Peace and,
And
soul.
Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing? Getting ready for bed?
Cash, you should stay up all night tonight.
Daddy's just mean. Why? She was such a good girl today for Grandma. We played lava. The floor was lava. We made Daddy and Mommy lift their
You're eating
feet off
shrimp?
the lava.
She's eating shrimps.
You had shrimpies for lunch. You're going to turn into a shrimpy.
She likes shrimp.
She does. You remind me, Joel has them on sale. I'm going to pick them up this weekend. Because they have buy one, get two free.
Yeah, they do. Like the pop is buy two, get two. If you guys drink diet soda. Or
They have, really?
I can draw a puppy paw.
Really? That sounds like fun, sweetheart. They have semis with no drivers.
Yeah, they do. I seen one. It was a video of an Amazon truck. It's a driverless semi. It got stuck in a turnaround. Didn't know how to get out of it. It was just stuck there.
Is that any better than some of the semi drivers we've seen who, for some reason, think that they're invincible no matter what the weather on the highway? We have more than once seen semis that, were on the side of the road. It scares the crap. It would. This is just an old-fashioned hello. This is a limited edition piece. It is limited to 7,500. The production mark on this is a loaf of bread. She's showing us. Oh, how beautiful, sweetheart. This is just an old-fashioned hello. You also wrote your name, huh?
You're getting so big.
Well, she's learning in school how to do all that fun stuff. Grandma's hand is itching.
You know what that
Why?
means?
No, but you're going to tell me. I'm listening. That was really weird. My computer like just did some weird thing. So yeah. All right, this one. All right, that was only the pieces I had on the table because I got stopped in the middle of something and was on a phone call. So I'm gonna reach all these pieces and then let me see what I have in here on the shelves because, yeah, there's that.
Oh my goodness.
I know we're both sitting here yawning. She's such a
Sorry,
big
guys.
girl.
Sorry, guys.
It's been a long week. You know, I did a lot of feeds this week, especially of the cheaper stuff. These are the pieces that didn't go. I'm showing them now before I pull anything else. To be honest with you, Wayne are kind of beat. This one was our snowman in ugly sweater that plays jingle bells. And his sweater lights up. We saw how the sweater lights up, but the battery is kind of kapooied and it needs a new one. And it's one of those, of course, button batteries. Oh. I still do have that 9-inch if anybody's interested, and I have a 9-inch nativity. This one is one of the original 21. Unto us a child is born. Oh Lord.
You know what I want to do this summer is go to Dollywood.
This one is On My Way to a Perfect Day. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus.
That other place that makes the jelly, what's it called?
Smuckers?
No, it's a farm. Something
Knoxville.
Farm. Knoxville. Knoxberry? What
Knoxberry?
9-inch do you have?
Hang on. That's 522-872.
Another thing just to make you feel old, Alex Van Halen, 72 years old today.
That's On the Way to Perfect Day.
Alex Van Halen, 72 years old.
I'm getting the 9-inch.
Knoxberry Farm. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
I want to go to Hershey's.
Yeah, Hershey, Pennsylvania is another one
I
of our,
wanted to go for so long.
one other one of our destinations.
But every time we set the plan to go, something comes up.
Yeah.
Knott's Berry,
We
yeah.
just got to do it.
Yeah. Every time. We always say we always say we just got to do it, and then for some reason,
We wind up working.
yeah, we end up something comes up and we can't go. Okay.
Something just came up.
Something just came up.
Just an old-fashioned-
All right. This one is Love is Universal. 192376. It is not signed. It is number 1428 out of 2000. Now let me check. To the database. Dun
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun, dun.
You do that better than me.
Dun, 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 dun.
192376.
She is massive. She reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Current value on this is $550. Production mark is the heart. It's sitting at $550. This is the 9-inch. And the baby one? Okay. Really?
Does anyone else have a fan in their house that sounds like it's been on since 1979?
Okay.
That's
If
what ours
anybody's
sounds like.
interested in this one, let me know. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a dome anywhere.
My parents went to.
I want to go there
Turkey.
so bad. Cause I just want to go for the Hershey's Kisses. To be honest with you, but they have everything. They have like a chocolate spa, and what's the number? There is the name and number. 192376. I have it listed at $350. It's valued at $550.
What?
And these are one of those things that hold value.
That was my surprise.
What?
What?
Okay.
You're gonna put it in?
I'm going to put it in.
I have Miss Della.
I see that. Okay, I gotta turn it around so I can get the 19237. My camera, my light thing is doing something weird. Okay, Della, I got you in there for that. Anybody else comes in, we'll pick, but I'm pretty sure you're good. Make sure, really, they have a Hershey store. How come you didn't tell me they had a Hershey store in Vegas? I cannot wait.
'Cause I'm
We
not
are
from
going.
Vegas. How
We
do I
are
know
going
there's
to
a-
Vegas again this summer, or I'm going by myself. I'm even thinking I might
I'm
fly
not,
in.
I'm not gonna let you go by yourself.
PM0. Why?
Cause I want them to have.
Oh, we got 2 people in for that. You got to make up on a bag. This is safe in the hands of love. This one is. These are our ones first come first serve. I showed already. PM0032. I also have a 4-piece 9-inch nativity.
You better not have.
That one's $200 for the 4-piece, which is really like when you think about it, you're getting 4 pieces instead of 1, and it's also limited. I mean, those are not like it's not like they have 10,000 of those. They do not. This is 163864, and that is Hallelujah Hoda. Okay, and it is $15. Hey, babe.
What?
Still need that store.
What do you want?
Real, and we were right near the New York.
Concrete jungle.
And the
Where
M&M
things are
store's right across the
made of.
street. Oh God, that would be horrible. There, believe it or not, 2 candies. I love. How do I put this? I love chocolate, but I'm not like a connoisseur of chocolate. My love of chocolate is I like Hershey's Kisses. I like M&Ms. Why? Both of them are small. I could literally eat 2 or 3 Hershey's Kisses and I'm fine. And M&Ms, I always usually get the minis because then a handful and I'm fine.
Drop the stick.
I did. Hang on. What does that say? Okay. Yeah, I just want to see like Hershey Town and stuff, but I don't know. It may be overrated like everything else. It's just
Milkshakes
something.
to die for.
Really? See, now I gotta go. All right. Our 9-inch is going to Miss Krista. Della, I will let you know if I find another 9-inch, but Miss Krista did get that one. All right. The Coke store is right near the Hershey store.
That's what I would like to do.
See, then what you do is you go to the Hershey store and get the ice cream or whatever, the little thing. Then you go to the Coke store and you make yourself your own little root beer floats with Coke. This is 4007-4739. This is limited edition to 7,500. I said Krista got that one, but I will let you know if I get another 9-inch. I do have the 4-piece 9-inch nativity. I'll show you that one real quick because that's on the shelf. I have this, if anybody's interested in it. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, and now I feel bad that you got out of the bathtub. The nativity, it's the 4-piece, it's $200. And let me see if I can get it. Look at the size of that manger. Now let me look this up so I can give you. I'm on the data to the database. You got it. Thank you. 'Cause that's like to the bat cave. Okay, I want to give you the info on it. Okay, again, let's see. This was considered the dealer's thingies or whatever. Okay, the dealer's set did have 9 pieces to it. This one has 4 pieces. Okay? And this one, the value kind of fluctuates on this one anywhere from $220 upwards. So we were doing this for $200, but it's got.
Good night, Lois. Thanks for stopping by.
Good night,
dear.
Lois. Be safe.
Stay dry.
There's a little sheep, which is not really little. It's kind of big. Okay. These are not numbered, though, like the other ones. What the heck? I always think this should go this way, but it doesn't. And then him. Okay. If you're interested in the 9-inch nativity, it's number 333. It's 111333. Okay. Let me put this. I will put the number on the card.
You better get together, woman.
I know. That's for that's for the 4-piece 9-inch nativity.
Just let us know which one you're looking for. We'll definitely keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'll let you know if we come across any in any of our pickups and stuff that we're doing. You know, I try and let you guys know. Oh Lord. Somebody just sent me a whole bunch of pictures, but from the looks of it, it's all Sugar Town. Okay. All right. Back to what I was doing. Now, I didn't know if you wanted the nativity or just wanted to see the nativity. We have our Sure Could Use Less Hustle and Bustle. That's our little shopping girl. And that is number 550. It is $15. This is one of our I'm Proud to Be an American. That's our little Marine boy. It's just not focusing very well. There it is. That's the Marine boy. 588113. This was this one the event piece? Yeah, this was, I believe, an event piece, our Hallelujah Country. I'm being stalked by Christy. I didn't realize it was 8 o'clock. We've been talking more than we've been showing tonight.
That's okay.
That's what I was going to say. No big deal. I don't feel so bad then. That is You'll Always Be Daddy's Little Girl. I need the money, we're leaving. I need the money by the 20th. Let's do it that way. Because too many people have wanted that piece and then signed up for it and then either canceled and or haven't paid. And If I don't have the money by the 20th, I'm contacting people and they're just not getting that. 455-830. That's our cowboy decorating the cactus. I'm can't lay out that kind of money to buy a bunch of them for people and then wait for the money. And especially because it's costing me to get in and everything. Although I found a secret workaround. I got to tell you about that. And then this one is the Proud to be an American Navy. Okay. All right. Oh wait, and this one is My Life is a Vacuum. Now you can order those pieces from Busch Gardens themselves. For anybody who prefers, you can. I don't know what they're going to cost though. All right. I'm going to be working on the website. I'm going to be taking or drafting the newest Disney stuff so that I can add some of these figurines onto the website. Okay. Then I will turn it back on. Unfortunately, like I said, I was contacted, and I had to. Yes, you did. You are good, Carole. I've got a. Here, I can tell you who.
Good night, Miss Christie. Get some rest here.
Good night, sweetheart. Yeah, definitely get some rest. I
Carole
can.
paid for the boy with Prince already.
I know.
Excuse me.
Well, I just answered her, and then you're repeating it.
You need hugs.
I got Carole. I got Jody Jody I. Sorry, Jody with an I. Maggie, Sonia. Those are the only people who have paid so far. So there are several other people who have not paid at all, or have made partial payments towards something. I need at least the payment of the pieces that are in Williamsburg. Okay, and there's a lot of people who don't. Now there's one or two people in here that I'm going to check just to make sure. But if I didn't call your name and you paid, send me a message and say, hey, I paid. But yeah, there's very few people who have paid for their pieces. Yeah, Carole B, Jody with an I, Maggie, Sonia G, and then Miss Gloria Bird. And everybody else is either made partial payments or hasn't paid anything. Now, and Allison, I know you're almost paid off. But, I'm just, like I said, I don't want to, it's too much money for me to take on myself. Yeah, okay. All right, this one is, that'd be awesome. This was the last piece that I didn't show. 587907. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I want to make sure we were able to get everybody's pieces going in, so I know.
You know how we've been finding those nasty little spiders all over?
Yeah.
It's because Dad ran over a spider nest and like 300 of them scattered yesterday.
Okay, and they all came to the house.
I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah,
the weather.
Scattered.
We
ran over
we seem to be finding spiders all over the house, which is driving
I'm
Nikki
gonna keep
crazy. Last night at midnight,
It's always 1 in the morning.
last night at 1 in the morning, she calls me so I can go in her room and kill a spider for
I
her.
didn't want to take the flashlight off it.
She didn't want to take the flashlight off it so it would disappear, so she calls me. Nothing like getting a phone call in the middle of the night. My kids and my mom are on emergency bypass, my husband too.
Sorry.
So it automatically rings through. Otherwise, I have it. I'm going with Wayne. I know Rosemarie said she was going, I believe. Jennifer Miller is supposed to be going, I believe. These are the ones I'm trying to remember. Gosh, who else? There was somebody else who said, they just said it on the feed that we're going to see them. Okay, I'm sorry because my brain's not working too well. He's not going to go back that far. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Huh. Yeah, we were talking about the reunion. Okay, I think Dawn is going. Oh no, that was the event we were talking about. Yeah, I mean that's. I'm going literally next weekend. I'm hoping to be in Carthage, and then the weekend after that, I'm going to Williamsburg. So, oh, I know. That's what I keep telling her. They have peppermint. We used to get some stuff. I can't remember the name of it, but one of our lawn guys told us about it. And because at our old house, where we lived, we had tons of ants would come in, and spiders. And this stuff, you would sprinkle it on the perimeter of the house. Took care of it. We never had issues with them after that. So we had carpenter ants at our old house, and they are just like termites. We're not going to stay till Saturday night. We're leaving after we get our figures signed and everything. We're out of there because we have to be back for Sunday morning. Cass has got her dance recital, and she already asked Grandma and Grandpa to go with her. So, we can't miss it. It's Grandpa already told her that nothing would make him miss it. We got to go. So we are literally leaving there and driving straight through. Unfortunately. That's kind of why we're trying to go a little bit earlier so that we have, a night of good sleep under us before we turn around and drive straight through. Because then Sunday morning, we have to get up early to go to a dance recital. And the dance recital, unfortunately, is not like one dance class, like the whole dance school's dance recital. So you're there for a few hours sitting watching kids dance and stuff. So yeah, but we're going. That's that simple. So I don't know for sure. I cannot promise you because I do know this. If you buy them from the website directly, they will be signed. That's what I've been told. I don't know. That's what but you won't get them till after the event. After that, I don't know. Thank you, dear. All right. I'm going to sign off. I will be doing billing in a little bit. Della, are you still on? Because I didn't get clarified if you wanted the nativity or you just wanted to see the nativity. Let me know if you're still on so I can straighten that out. Yeah, billing should only take a few minutes because we didn't sell that much tonight. We talked more than we sold. Everybody who didn't give me your order, I think there's only one person whose order I have to update. Anybody else who needed to get something ordered before our prices go up, I need to have that by tomorrow. If somebody needs to see a picture or something, let me know. And I plan on being on Sunday afternoon or evening. Even though it's Mother's Day, I still plan to be here. So until next time, you guys all stay safe, stay healthy.
Bye.
Wayne just yelled goodbye.
Bye.
You guys all stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you guys I may see you on Saturday, who knows, but I'll definitely see you on Sunday. Bye guys, bye for now.